Hey guys, welcome back to episode number 13 of Figuring Out 20s. One of the most important topics is money when you are living alone and you somehow need to be independent all of a sudden and you don't have financial literacy. And I recently, like literally 3 minutes ago, got out of a meeting about a financial info session about how it is in Germany and how you manage finances and the different insurances, which I had no idea about. Like, even within household insurance, there's something called glass insurance, which is separate from household insurance, and like a lot of things, and taxes, and what else? Investment, real estate. It was a lot for me to take in because I've never been exposed to such topics, and it's very important. It feels too overwhelming, but it's not really. Um, Especially when you plan it out early, when you start earning very early on your in your life, and you start investment. Um, it's really good because I learned about delay of cost. Wait, I've made some notes over here. I try to understand my best. Mm, what the codes? Okay. Something about cost delay, and if you don't invest on time, you lose like more than 80, 84 times less on returns. Yeah, cost of delay because of something called compounding effect, and this really interested me, and I want to learn more about it. Yeah, I'll do that. I will learn. I will um dive dive deeper into financial literacy, and if you guys are interested in explaining me an easy and simple and light-hearted way about anything in these topics like investment planning, was noch real estate, property, diversifying investment, liquidating funds, all of this risk mitigation, I would love to hear that. Of course, there's ChatGPT and YouTube for the rescue, at rescue. So, yeah, interesting session. It was 2 hours long. I'm glad I didn't sleep because it was just a lot of terms, but I really wanted to know. That's why I didn't sleep. And okay, capital gain tax, yeah, all of these, and so many schemes. I feel for that you need to have a consistent income. This is what I've learned, and hoping for that. Hopefully I get a job soon, and then I think about all of these topics. But it's important to have knowledge about it because I've also taken down notes about like kids, like you can even invest for your kids before they start earning, and it's a really great because I have certain friends who get kindergeld. It's basically like child money, a money from the government to your child, and they don't know what to do of it. Like they get around 250 euros per month, around that, and they don't know what exactly to do, and they look out for investment options. So this is a great way. um you can literally start investing for your kids at 3 months, and you can invest as tax free, something like that. Along those lines they were talking about it, and then you will receive a good amount by the time they reach 18 or by the time they start working, because once they start working you cannot be investing for your kids. Like that whole sector changes, so the condition is that your kid mustn't start work. That's when you can um collect funds for them. And there is a controversy between owning a property and not, because as much as a safe as much safe as it sounds, there's a lot of costs that go behind, and you don't have to think about it when you're a tenant, and you do have to think about it when you're an owner, a property owner. So at least to me, even though from what all information I've known and the financial advisors that I follow on Instagram as well, I feel in this economy it's not a great decision to be owning a property. Yes, you can, but if you plan to rent it out, that's something which is a good investment. But again, these financial advisors that I attended, they told to keep the property to yourself for 10 years, as you give some capital tax to the government, and after those 10 years you can rent it out so that you don't need to be paying taxes to the government anymore. So yeah, it's just like mix of information, not clear at the moment, but I'm glad that I attended this seminar. And yeah, I was not today in the mood to be attending anything, and I'm glad that I've learned a lot. It's again out of my comfort zone because I like learning things that I'm interested in, which I am. Like, I love money, I love to talk about money. uh, i want to I want to know the different ways of investment. um yeah, before I even start earning, because knowledge is power.